Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. My name is Dave. We're here at the MOTU booth at AES 2007. The last year has been a big year for MOTU. We've released a number of new products. For hardware, we released the ultralight interface and the 8-pre interface. These are FireWire audio interfaces. In case you weren't aware of this, MOTU invented this technology. MOTU shipped the world's first FireWire audio interface for Mac and Windows, and the ultralight and the 8-pre are two new additions to that line. We shipped Digital Performer version 5.12. We shipped Mach 5 version 2. This is the next generation of our universal sampler. And last year we also shipped the Ethno instrument. These are all new products from MOTU, and today we're going to have a bit of a master class on what's cool from MOTU. We're going to start off with Digital Performer version 5. DP is used for three basic jobs. It's used for live recording and playback. Who uses DP? Well, you too, Gwen Stefani, Justin, a lot of friends here. You guys use DP. How many people here are Digital Performer users? Thank you. I'm amongst family. I appreciate that. Anybody here catch the Roger Waters tour last year? Amazing tour. If it comes around again, go see it. The entire Roger Waters tour was run off of Digital Performer. Justin Timberlake, the entire show, including Sifty to run the lights and video, all run off of Digital Performer. And Fleetwood Mac, the Fleetwood Mac live DVD that came out about a year and a half ago, that was recorded in Digital Performer. One notable thing about the Fleetwood Mac DVD, I went to see the band. A guy named Mike Bernard is running the recording equipment. It was a 48-track recording, a pair of 24 I/O interfaces in Digital Performer. He says, "Hey man, check it out. We're recording the show." And I'm like, "Hey, that's great." He says, No, this is what's really cool. And while the band is playing, this is at the Boston Garden, the new Boston Garden, he launches a web browser and starts showing me websites while he's recording 48 tracks of audio. And Mike's a crazy guy, but he's a stone pro, and he's not going to do something like that unless he's confident in the reliability of the program. So live recording and playback. Digital Performer is used for sound for picture. Some recent credits: Spider-Man 3, The Kingdom, done by Danny Elfman, High School Musical 2, Toyota ads, King of the Hill, a long list of credits, television commercials, television movies, feature films. Sound for picture is a big part of why people use Digital Performer. And then, of course, music production in the studio. I went to see ZZ Top last week. It's the first time I'd seen the band. Billy Gibbons is a big hero of mine. It was an amazing show. ZZ Top has used Performer and Digital Performer to record all of their albums since about 1985. Later on today, we're going to have a special guest. Al Cooper is dropping by. Al has been using Performer and Digital Performer since this program first came out. His records are done entirely in Digital Performer. And speaking of Al's, Weird Al Yankovic does all his music in Digital Performer, and he's got Grammys to show for it. I saw an Italian artist last week, Zucchero. Anybody ever heard of Zucchero? He's like the Italian Elvis Presley. He's got David Sanchez playing on keyboards. And all his records are made in Digital Performer. So America, around the world, Maroon 5 and other bands. So live sound, storing a picture, and music production are the main uses of Digital Performer. So let's have some fun with it. Maybe you'll recognize this band. Listen to that guy sing. This is the Black Crowes. This was recorded last summer in Atlanta for a Clear Channel production. It was recorded in Digital Performer, of course. And you can see that we're mixing this down in a 5.1 surround format. Digital Performer supports up to 10.2 channels of surround sound. You'll notice that I've got a surround subgroup here. I'm running my drums through a surround subgroup. So we've got surround buses, surround master tracks, surround effects. Right, here's a mastering limiter, 64-bit mastering limiter, all included with Digital Performer, of course. Let's go down into the sequence editor. Hey, what am I doing here? I got one window, right? And I'm switching between different views. Okay, there's my mixer, my sequence editor, my tracks overview. This is called the consolidated window. It's been a Digital Performer for some time. What it does is it makes the program very easy to use. I've got one window that I'm working with, and I set that window up the way that I like. Maybe I'd like to customize the window. Right? Put other windows in, tear them out. Check this out. Let's put a mixer strip over here. So you set up the work environment in Digital Performer the way that you want to work. And hey, we'll give you some window sets. You can make as many window sets as you like. Here's a window set that emulates the way the Pro Tools work. So you customize the interface of Digital Performer to what makes sense to you, what's easy for you to use. All right, back in the sequence editor. Let's scroll on down. And this is a 5.1 surround track. If I double click on that, it takes me into the waveform editor. The difference between the sequence editor and the waveform editor is that in the sequence editor, what we're primarily doing there is not destructive editing. In the waveform editor, well, you'd use this if you were doing mastering. This is for destructive editing, and as you can see, 5.1 channels of audio, all the way up to 10.2 channels. So a full-featured waveform editor is included, and again, surround sound support.